We know we are supposed to protect our skin from the sun, yet some of us want that sun-kissed tan. But what to do? Self-tanners, they can be an answer, but they can turn you orange. Well, today I'm reviewing these drops. I'm going to tell you who makes them, how well they work, and show you my own results, all in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. And today we are talking about these little jewels, tanning drops. Now it seems like there are a million self-tanning products. Feels that way. It's probably true, actually. And you know, a lot of them, they tend to turn us orange because of the ingredient DHA, or dihydroxyacetone. Sounds menacing, doesn't it? Well, it's really not that bad for your skin. It's basically a sugar that interacts with the proteins in our skin and helps to turn the skin cells darker. The problem is if it's not mixed with other ingredients to help regulate the amount of browning that occurs, you can end up with that orangey kind of look that nobody wants. I mean, the whole purpose of self-tanning is for it to look like you didn't self-tan. So different formulations mean different things, and believe me, I can tell you that's important because once I went and got a spray tan and I was just as orange as I could be. Won't ever do that again. However, I am a connoisseur of self-tanners, and I have talked about them on the channel before, several really good ones that I'll put a link to in the video description box below. But the better the self-tanner, generally the more expensive it is. That's just the way it goes when it comes to these type of skincare products. Now, these particular drops are made by LIFECEL. They're marketed for men, but women or men can use them. And I will tell you up front, they're not inexpensive. However, these tanning drops are very hydrating to the skin because of the type of formulation that they have used. They have included squalene, which is very, very good for the skin. And of course, hyaluronic acid, which pulls moisture from the air to the skin as well. So some tanning products can be very drying. These are not. Now, where LIFECEL's formula becomes very different is that they have formulated this ingredient with botanicals, a certain mix of botanicals that actually help it give you an olive color, not an orange color. The only drawback that I found with these is that it took several days for the color to show up. So let's take a look at how the color developed on me, my progression over 3 days, using a piece of Coban on my skin to give us a demarcation line. And as you can see, a very nice level of color did finally develop over 3 days. That was not orange and actually very realistic looking on my skin. Another big benefit to LIFECEL's tanning drops is that they did not turn any age spots or dark spots on my skin darker, because some self-tanning products can do that. They can actually make spots on your skin look darker. So are these good tanning drops, and do they do what they say they will? Yes, they do. However, you do need to be aware that some people are allergic or have allergic reactions to DHA. So make sure that any product you use with DHA, you test right here in the inner arm. I know you're gonna have a dark spot, but still, it's better than having a rash all over your skin or your face. So the way that you use these tanning drops is that you mix them with your favorite body moisturizer. In this case, I'm going to use Verseds Press Restart Gentle Retinol Body Lotion. You simply put the amount of lotion that you're going to be using into the palm of your hand. Now here's where you can get a little tricky with these. You need to add enough drops to get a tanning color on your skin. So you kind of have to play with this. You can start with a couple of drops as they recommend, but you can go all the way up to 5 or 6 or more, depending on how much color you want and what the color of your skin is starting out. Now I'm fairly olive complected, so I went ahead and started with 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simply mix that together and apply it to the skin. Obviously, I would be applying this all over if we weren't on camera. Making sure you get all the areas that you want to have any color. Preferably you do this at night before you go to bed so that you have minimal movement and friction of clothes against your skin. And of course you want to make sure you wash your hands after you do this so you don't have tan palms. Now LIFECEL is not sponsoring this video. They don't even know I'm doing this video. I actually purchased these tanning drops myself so I could test them out and give you guys the lowdown on whether you should use them or not. Some of the benefits, they don't turn you orange. They're easy to apply, especially since you're using a moisturizer, so you don't really have that streaky area. If you miss an area, there's not a real line of demarcation because you're using it with the moisturizer. The drawback is that you have to kind of figure out how many drops you need to use to get color. And because of the way this formulation works, it can take several days for you to get enough color where you feel satisfied. But that leads to the big plus to me about these tanning drops is that once you get that base tan built with the self tanner, it doesn't fade quickly. Even if you use an exfoliation cloth like I do, the color stays and stays, which to me gives this product some extra value. Now, I will be putting a link, as usual, down below in the video description box for this product. So if you want to check it out, you can do that. Please, if you use it, come back and let us know in the comments below how the product worked out for you. And for more ways to get your best, most beautiful looking skin ever, be sure to check out this video that's coming up next. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you over on that next video.